Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's video. My name is Lena. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another short video for you. I would call this a swatches and context type of video. So basically I want to show you the colors and context in my look demonstration. So you probably know that I prefer to review one single collection from a brand or single launch from a brand, but this time I have 3 different products from 3 different brands, all very gorgeous, very high quality, and they happen to be on the pricier side, even for luxury items. So I thought I would just gather them all together and show them in one video and show you the colors most importantly, so that you can have some reference point or some idea if you're interested. So first we have the Sisley eyeshadow quad in Tender Toffee. I have been talking to you about this quad. I shared my swatches in my reel. I share the comparison swatch with this one and the Victoria Beckham Cocoa eyeshadow palette. This is such a great formula. The price is quite high, but you can often find it on sale these days. Often this is 15% off, and currently I believe Blue Mercury has this quad 20% off, and I think the formula is so good. The price is justifiable, and color story itself is nothing groundbreaking. We all have something like this. This is warm to neutral leaning brown eyeshadow quad with some matte shade and satin and shimmer shade, but so on point, and I just love the formula. I hope Sisley makes more colors available. There is another pinkish one, but I think the Tender Toffee quad is more popular one out there. So I just wanted to say that this is probably the best brown eyeshadow quad that I currently own in my collection. The second thing that I'd like to show you today is the highly sought after Hermès powder for holiday. So you probably know that this horse embossed face powder is so gorgeous, and I showed you some swatch reel not too long ago, and probably because of my video lighting and I don't know, some of the color elements kind of reflected more lights in the video, so quite a few people commented that this is too shimmery and even glittery, but on the skin this is not shimmery at all, and on the skin I think this will work as a luminous blush on many different skin tones. This I would not call a highlighter. If you have deep rich skin tone, probably this will work beautifully as a highlighter, but on most skin tones I think the color would still show up. The finish is really gorgeous, and the embossment, needless to say, is so beautiful. A lot of work went into this palette because there are 5 different shades all meshed into one powder, and just looks so beautiful on the skin. I've been reaching for this powder very often, and I thought about not using the palette and keeping it pristine, but in my house, no matter how beautiful it is, it has to be worn on the skin. So I've been enjoying the powder a lot, and if it becomes available for purchase again online, because this literally sold out in 1 hour, I believe. There is a really good supportive friend on YouTube, and she let me know this powder became available, so luckily I was able to order it right away. But it just literally sold out within 1 hour, and everybody's like, where is the powder? But I'm sure it will be restocked. I'm hoping maybe Nordstrom will carry this powder as well. I don't know. I'll make sure to update when it becomes available. Lastly, I have a new shade from the Chanel Trunk de Rouge line. I have number 7 Rouge Brodé, and this is highly anticipated light pink shade with shimmers. So I was able to purchase this shade from the boutique. It hasn't been available on the website just yet, but my understanding is that there are 6 new shades will be added or replacing the current line, 3 satin shades and 3 matte shades. So this number 7 is a new added shade, but there are a couple of shades that are replacing the existing shades, and I don't know when they will become available online, but again, once I know, I will make sure to update it. And I think this is a good move. I've seen those 6 shades at the boutique, and there are some light shades and some medium shades. I think this is going to do a very good revamping the lineup, because although all the colors in the current existing line are beautiful, but they're on the kind of deeper, richer side. So I think the line needs lighter pink and some medium shades. And I think that's going to balance out the whole line very nicely. So that's the brief overview on these 3 items. Of course, I'll show you some swatches, and after that, I'll put a look together using these 3 products. If you look at this eye quad, the instinct would be starting with this medium matte shade, using it as a base or crease shade. But since this is very pigmented, if I start with this color, it kind of functions as the main shade, and the overall look turns out quite warm, which is not a bad thing. Very beautiful look still. So to me, this is 2 trio combined, so I can use these 3 together like this, or these 3 together, and they yield quite different eye looks, and I really like that about this quad. But since the lip color that I'm going to showcase in this video is quite cool leaning, I'm going to use these 3 shades like this, and starting with this. And quality is so amazing. I don't really feel that I need a separate base shade. I can just start with this and it blends out just beautifully. It's just so seamless and finishes just gorgeous. And I'm going to create some depth using this deepest brown shade with this small flat eyeshadow brush. See how pigmented and soft this color is? Really rich. I'm barely touching my lids. Now, using a slightly bigger lay down brush, I'm going to go back to this satin shade and add this in the center, amplifying the shade and connecting the 2 corners. Same shade, but I'm gonna blend even more using a wispy crease brush. Now, lining my lower lash lines using Chanel Espresso color. I'm going to set and blend using this deep brown shade. Now the shimmer shade for brightening effect. This one is also quite creamy, impressive. I'll be doing my upper eyeline and mascara. I'll be right back. Now I'd like to show you the Hermès powder on the skin. So if you look at the pattern where the horse is, that's more like a lighter highlighting kind of shade, but outer part is more blush and more bronzer, and mixed together this is definitely blush shade for me. It's not too warm, it's kind of neutral pink on me, and then the finish, it's not glittery at all. It's like a very elegantly shimmery and gorgeous on the skin. See, this is definitely a blush shade, and it is shimmery but a very refined kind. It's quite pigmented, and I think this will work as a blush on quite a few different skin tones. And last but not least, let me show you the new shade of the Le Rouge number 7 Rouge Brodé. This one is light pink with shimmer. And this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this demo, and hopefully I have provided you with some sort of reference point, especially if you're interested in these 3 products. Thank you so much for watching this video and spending your time with me. As always, I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.